Cuba. Officially, the Republic of Cuba is an island country comprising the island of Cuba, as well as Isla de la Juventud and several minor archipelagos. Cuba is located where the Northern Caribbean Sea, Gulf of Mexico, and Atlantic Ocean meet. Cuba is famous for its cigars, its rum made from sugarcane, salsa, and other Cuban dance styles. Fidel Castro and Che Guevara, 1950s era scars, Spanish colonial architecture, Cuban National Ballet, Buena Vista Social Club, and Guantanamo Bay. Havana is the capital of Cuba and chief seaport of Cuba. In western part of the island, the largest city in the West Indies, Havana is on the western side of the Bay of Havana. On the northern coast of island, south of Key West, Florida. Spanish is the language of Cuba, spoken by 11 native speakers. Cuban Spanish, sometimes referred to as Cubano, is the lingua franca of Cuba. Despite its isolation, the Cubano language has been influenced by the variant diversity of population. The Cuban national peso, also known as moneda nacional, is the official cash currency in Cuban, but cannot be exchanged outside of the country. The Catholic Church is the religion of Cuba. The Catholic Church estimates 60% of the population identifies as Catholic. Membership in Protestant Church is estimated at 5% according to some observers. Pentecostal and Baptist are likely the largest Protestant denomination. Three famous festivals in Cuba. Festival de la Trova Longina. The Festival de la Trova is a popular festival of music that takes place in Santa Clara. A very popular local musician by the name of Manuel Corona had a song called Trova, and that is where this festival has derived its name from. The main event of the festival, other than the music, is a walk from the Santa Clara City Center to the birthplace of the singer. Havana Bienal. The Havana Bienal Festival is very popular and one of the most influential art festivals in Cuba. And around the Americas, many artists, both vintage and contemporary, from around the world take part in this prestigious event. A true art lover will be attracted towards the sheer magnificence and character of this art festival. All the exhibition house and museum showcase in the art pieces by the various artists from around the world. Camagüey Carnival. The Camagüey Carnival is one of many Cuban carnivals and always takes place on San Juan Day. The early 17th set the stage for inception of this carnival. As a result, this festival is steeped in cultural legacy and heritage. This is one of the oldest events of its kind and can serve as a good teacher for a tourist to know about the local culture. The festival is celebrated with enthusiasm and energy. Here you will witness decorated floats, musicians wearing shimmering outfits dancing to the tunes of conga. The end of the carnival is marked by burning of the St. Peter's statue. 5 famous attractions in Cuba. Old Havana. Habana Vieja. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Habana Vieja or Old Havana is a well-preserved slice of Cuban history. Strolling around the cobbled street and gazing up the Grand Baroque and neoclassical buildings, it's easy to imagine what life in Cuba was like 200 years ago. Varadero. Varadero is one of Cuba's most famous beach destinations and home to one of the best beaches in the Caribbean. It stretches along the peninsula de Icacos, which just into the sea of the north coast. A drawbridge connects into the mainland. Trinidad. Today, Trinidad is one of the best cities in Cuba to visit, apart from Havana. You can soak up its lively ambience in the cobblestone Plaza Mayor, the city central square. Above the square stands the neoclassical Church of the Holy Trinity, Iglesia Paracual de la Santísima Trinidad. Guardalavaca. Rimmed by glittering beaches, Guardalavaca in the Holguin province is quieter and more remote than Varadero. Lush foliage fringes the sweeping strand of beach here, providing plenty of shady patches for those seeking respite from the tropical sun. Divers and snorkelers can explore a plethora of sea life along the coral reefs. Playa Paraíso, Cayo Largo del Sur. In a country known for its beautiful beaches, Playa Paraíso, also known as Paradise Beach, on the island of Cayo Largo del Sur is one of Cuba's best. This sublime strand of powdery white sand and baby blue sea skirts the sheltered western edge of the island and merge with the equally ravishing Playa Serena.